has always been considered a beverage of spiritual significance. Maimonides, the famous philosopher, physician, and astronomer who is considered the foremost intellectual figure of medieval Judaism, said, and I quote, "Wine, the best and most exquisite of foods. It nourishes, it is good for you, and it helps the digestive process." The bride and groom will now drink from a single glass of wine. This symbolizes drinking from the cup of life and sharing all of its experiences together. Two thoughts are suggested by this cup of wine. The first is that wine is a symbol of the sweetness we wish for your life. There will be times when you drink from other cups, from bitter ones. Life offers the opportunity to savor the sweetness. Always do that. The second is that this wine is a symbol of sharing. As you continue to share in each other's life, you will, as a symbol of enduring love and cooperation, share this cup of wine. Now, assuming all exercised restraint and still have your at least mostly full cups of wine, please raise them as we toast Amanda and Robbie on their wedding day. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Blessed are you, God, Spirit of the universe, who creates the fruit of the vine. Amen.
Robbie and Amanda are two amazing people in their own right. God has already blessed each of them with great intelligence, intense work ethic, genuine integrity, and strong compassion and kindness. And on top of all that, delightful, playful spirits. Their individual accomplishments are huge, and together they potentiate them. Today, I have the privilege to ask God to bless them. I hope and pray that the sun will always be on your faces and the storms at your back, that your tables will be full of food and extra to share with others, for strength, for life, for joy, and to have family and friends to share your lives and fill it with. I would like to add, in humbleness, to ask God to give them good hearts that really continue to listen deeply to one another with honor, respect, and admiration, especially in times of difficulty or disagreement. Help them to tolerate one another's differences as you navigate the paths between I and we. Help each of them to live their lives in faith in the God who created them. Robbie and Amanda, for your journey forward in your many adventures to come. I ask that the Lord bless you and keep you. I ask that the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. I ask that the Lord lift up his countenance on you and give you both peace.
Amanda, I never thought I'd be the kind of guy who couldn't wait to do nightly crosswords and to share my thoughts over an article I read just earlier until I met you. You have challenged me intellectually and to be a better person. You have helped me expand my views on life without condemning or arguing with my more conservative Pacific Northwest values. Your New York-style bluntness and loving ability to read me has broken down all of my emotional barriers and taught me how to get in touch with my feelings, to understand where they are coming from, how to share them with you. Since I have met you, I have cried, smiled, laughed, and loved more than ever before, and I love it. You are the perfect girl for me, and really almost too good to be true. But you are not. You are my Amanda. And I can't wait to share all of my life with you. You are a beautiful, strong, independent woman who is whip smart, adventurous, and the most fun in all the right ways. You make all of life feel like an adventure I can't wait to experience with you. You make me laugh, you make me smile, and make me want to be a better me. You make me a better person, and you are my best friend. Amanda, I promise to bring you coffee in bed, to indulge your lazy morning TV watching, and to always get excited for our late night crosswords. I promise to support your educational goals and all of your life aspirations. I promise to build a life with you around our united dreams. I promise to be a shoulder to cry on when you need it. I promise to be your forever hype man, your adventure partner, your best friend, your loving husband. I promise to always try to challenge you intellectually without condemning, to always be there for you and to celebrate life with you. I promise to love, cherish all the days of my life, our life. I promise that 60 years from now, when I'm asked, who is that lady over there, I'll say with pride and joy, that's my Amanda. I promise you all of myself forever and always. Love you.
There are no words to describe the depth to which you've changed my life. There is a light on my face in the pictures that were taken after we met that had not been there in a long time. I have never met someone that so head-on embraces the world around them. It's truly infectious. You've done the impossible task of making me whine less, simply because you approach the day in a way that makes me want to do it the same. You build me up and make me feel like I can take on anything, including half of our engaged year apart so I could pursue my career. You have surprised me every step of the way. I was surprised walking into your house the first time, expecting to see Squints from the Sandlot, because why else would Katie and Aaron not have set us up earlier? And then to just see you being you. I was surprised at the way you introduced yourself, picking up a then much tinier Buddy, bringing him to me and saying, "Buddy, say hi to Amanda." I couldn't believe someone I just met could feel so instantly familiar, like we had had that interaction 1,000 times before. Looking at you, talking to you, gave me an instant level of ease that I've come to rely on deeply in the last few years. I was surprised to find out how much I missed you the first time I couldn't make one of our hangouts, particularly after I had assured about half the people up here that those days were absolutely platonic. It took about 8 weeks from that point to move in with you. You completed the miraculous task of turning me into a dog mom, which anyone here that knew me before high school would have said was downright impossible. Thank you for laughing with me and never getting defensive doing our crosswords. Thank you for equally making fun of me for 1,000 different things daily and never letting me take things that serious. Thank you for still looking so unbelievably excited to see me when you walk in at the end of a long workday. If I don't say it enough, I look forward to that more than I can say. You have surprised me every step of the way, and I hope that never stops. There is so much more to say to you, but I think I'll save it for the next several decades. Everything in the world is more fun when it's with you, and I'm so excited for a life full of adventures together. I promise to love you unconditionally. I promise to tackle together all real or metaphorical mountains that come our way. I promise to work at this and us every day. I promise it will never be boring, and I promise to always be yours.
give a big warm welcome to everyone for coming out. There's two such great, wonderful groups of family and friends that we've had so much fun getting to know, and we love all your support and want you to have a great night. And you guys are family to us, and thank you so much. And have a great night.
So that was awesome, and I think I've introduced, most people know I'm Murray, Robbie's dad, of course. Same last name as Amanda today. His mother and I thank you all for coming to witness their union. They are blessed beyond measure with a network of friends and family who love, cherish, pray, and have fun with them. Keep it up. Keep them in your prayers, texts, calls, travel, vacations, hospitality, Facebook, whatever that is, you know, the good things in life. Okay, this is a big country. Many came a long ways. Some even, I think, from Italy. Thank you. Long ways. And Amanda and Robbie will travel a long ways starting tomorrow. But we can connect with them lots of ways. Do it. Well, maybe after the honeymoon, do it. Susan and I have had the privilege to see Amanda and Robbie's love grow, and like we like to say, head over heels grow. And Amanda is a wonderful gal. So now, Robbie unfortunately has some of my genetics, but his mom helped out and he has a heart of gold. But they do need our collective help. Love, kindness, prayers, the prize of life. Okay, so now I'm gonna, for our toast, I should get to that, I suppose, okay. For our toast, may you build your love your whole life. Plan for the good times and bond inseparably through the tough ones. Cherish each other. Spend time with each other frequently. Pray for each other. Honor each other. You both are very capable, but be humble and forgive each other. Run away from evil, but be brave to do good. Bring fun into your lives and joy and smiles to your hearts. And lastly, don't forget about Buddy. No, Buddy's their dog that loves to steal our cat food, okay? He wants to have a lot of fun too. Okay. Make these things part of your daily lives. So, to Robbie and Amanda.
Don't worry, it's not that long, it's just big type. I'm also a little grateful for a storm that was hitting Georgia today, so they moved the Masters up, because I think Robbie and Natalie would not have shown up at all, and we wouldn't have had any Master of Ceremonies today. So, thanks for that storm. And anybody wishing to watch Game of Thrones, it's on demand, and will be on later tonight. Let me tell you about Amanda, our amazing little panda girl. It was almost 30 years ago, Randy and I were living in New Jersey, and Randy was constantly complaining about being cold and hating winter. So I told her to find a job someplace warm, and she did, here in Los Angeles. So we packed up and headed west. The first couple of years, it was just the two of us. We traveled, went skiing, went out on our boat on sunny weekends, pretty much did what we wanted. Then Amanda, our panda, was born. Goodbye, boat. The first surprise of Amanda's birth is when the delivery nurse said, you're having a redhead, which we were shocked about. And the second, that was that she was a little premature and would have to spend her first week in the NICU. My memory is a bit fuzzy on what happened next, but I swear she was almost talking from the time we took her home. She was this cute little redhead in her stroller, saying hi to anyone and everyone who would listen. A few years later, Elijah was born, and it wasn't long after that he began to torture her. I would beg her to retaliate, but she wouldn't. And because of that, she remains the world's greatest big sister. As she got into her school years, her personality really developed, and you can see much of the person we all love today start to shine. She developed lifelong friendships from as far back as preschool and elementary school, many of whom are here today. It's also where we started to see her competitive nature come out. There was a certain spelling bee from elementary school in which she had to share first prize, which I think still bothers her. Amanda also developed a lifelong love of basketball. She was involved in an after-school program and then joined an all-girls team and played against the boys. They're right over there. They were really good, and I think they really intimidated the boys they were playing against. And that same group played together through 4 years of high school, and they're just right there, lifelong friends. Finally, she was Washington bound. Next was off to UCLA for pre-med studies, tailgates at the Rose Bowl, Kappa Delta sorority, life at the brothel, and the occasional party. As Amanda once told me, she had the whole college experience. Finally, she was Washington bound to study medicine, which she had wanted to do since she was a little girl. She thought she'd be coming home with a medical degree, but apparently there was so much more. She found a guy who could keep up with her in every way and push her to new levels. She found a guy that has the same adventurous soul, and they're just perfect for each other and make each other better. Now the adventure continues as Amanda and Robbie leave their home in the Pac-12 and head for Oklahoma in the Big 12 for the next chapter in their lives. There are homes to set up, careers to establish, new teams to root for, and new friends to make. I have no doubt they will both succeed beyond expectation as they're both spectacular people. We love you both very much and can't wait to see what the future brings and to share it with you for a very long time. So let's have a toast to the two of them.
So yes, in all fairness, we're here to celebrate the marriage of two of the greatest people I've ever met in my entire life. Side note though, I'm not gonna lie. I know this is the first episode. If this was the finale, I might not have shown up. I love you, but I'm just being honest. There's priorities in life. We gotta show up when we can. Yes, so surprisingly, this may be kind of hard for some of you to believe. I might not have been the nicest little brother to Amanda. I tried being nice. I don't know if her friends actually appreciated it, kind of thing. But every single time I used to pick on her, my dad was standing in the background, literally yelling at her. Hit him as hard as you can to hit him. He will stop, he will go to sleep, and it'll be done, and you never have to worry about it again. Thankfully, you're a doctor, and the Hippocratic Oath did not let you do that. So we have that going for us. Through it all, though, I'm so happy about how close we've gotten. You're the first person I tell about everything that ever happens to me in life, and I'm glad I'm hopefully the first person. Maybe we'll go like top 5. We'll take what we can get. But you know what? We're there. I'm happy. Yes. So yes, I would like to say, by the way, I find it truly awe-inspiring that you were able to find someone that is worse at finding routes down a mountain than Dad. It baffles me, like beyond me. We were in Bend for his bachelor weekend, and here we were having a good old time. We're going down the sun, we're having fun, and the last time you're like, you know what, screw it, we're just gonna go down this side. Not a single person's gone down it yet. We're gonna go. 35, 40 minutes later, I think part of me is still up there. I'm not sure. We really don't know. It's entirely questionable. So yes, I'm not gonna lie, I might have nightmares for that for the rest of my life. It's totally possible. So yes, Robbie, I would like to say I absolutely love you. I cannot believe Amanda found you. It's amazing. And Amanda, I would like you to know something. Every single time I've had a job interview since I've graduated college, I've been asked the question, who's someone that you look up to in life? Without fail, my answer is you, and it's not even a hesitation, because you're one of the few people in life that I know that has had a dream since you was 6 years old. And guess what? You're moving to Tulsa to actually accomplish your dream. So with that, I would just like to say amazing. And honestly, it's amazing. With that, I'd like to say you're the greatest role model I've ever met, and I cannot be happier for the two of you. And I'd like to raise a glass to Tiger Woods for winning the Masters tonight, because let's go! It's time! But in all fairness, we're here to raise a glass to the greatest couple I've ever met, L'chaim.
And I feel like, given that we're celebrating the wedding for Amanda and Robbie, in the spirit of marriage and open communication and honesty, I just want to tell you that this is like my 15th speech. And number 16 was going to be the best. It really was. And if this sucks, here's 1 through 14 for you, by the way. Have fun with those. Yeah, no, actually, don't waste your time reading them today. All right, yeah. This is a lot harder than it looks. I'm gonna vomit. It's okay. Elijah, you made it look really easy, so I'm not ruining anything now, but let's get on with it. Anyways, take a big sip of your drink, lower your expectations, and I'll keep moving. Thank you. So for anyone who doesn't know, Amanda and I have been friends since middle school orientation. Yep, we met in the same limited 2 tank top. And we've been the inseparable blondie and ginger ever since. So fun fact, after the first 7 years of friendship, Amanda so kindly looked me in the eye and goes, you know, statistically, now that it's been 7 years, we're more likely to be best friends for life. Beautiful, right? Meanwhile, in my mind, I'm like, shit, I suck at math and statistics. But honey, you're stuck with me, so good. Glad that worked, and here we are now. But in all honesty, Amanda's the closest thing I've ever had to a sister. I know she feels the same way because it's been Facebook official for a long time now. So, Robbie, watching you. Anyways, moving on. So statistics, Amanda was always really good at math, school in general, sports, being social. I was kind of good at that stuff, putting it generously. No, honestly, she's still amazing at everything. It's great. It's really great because you have to have a balance in friendship. You have to have some differences. There's got to be some yin and yang. But I think our differences allow us to really play off each other. But it's also great because we have a lot of stuff in common too. So we have a really strong foundation for friendship. So for example, we both frequent a lot of doctor's offices and operating rooms. That's Amanda's career saving lives, and I'm just the patient. We both really like clubs. Amanda likes the hip hop dancing kind, and I like the sandwich variety with no tomato. And we're both really active on a daily basis. I don't know if you guys know this, but Amanda does CrossFit. And one time I bought 6 bottles of wine at the store to get the 30% off discount and carried them all the way up the stairs to my 3rd-story apartment. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, so I think you guys get the gist. We're really similar. So you're probably all wondering, get to the embarrassing stories, but I could tell you when Amanda told somebody to sell it up instead of just, call me. I could also, it's only getting worse, I could also tell you about the time that we learned that medications actually do change the color of your urine. There is a lose yourself M&M at the barrel karaoke debauchery story. But in full honesty, I think I've carried the majority of the weight in embarrassing stories. So for fear of retaliation, I'm going to keep those details to myself. Yeah. So now, hopefully this doesn't shock everybody as much as the poor waitress from Senior Frogs at Cancun when she blew a whistle in Eric's ear. And he so kindly turned around and said, "Do you know the dangers of loud noise?" She was shocked. But Amanda's a really amazing human. I'd like to take credit for setting the bar pretty low, but it's not all me. Being awesome just comes naturally to her. When I first started hearing about Robbie, the day-long ski trips that most definitely were not dates, my immediate reaction was, does she sound happy in Yakima? And after processing that, I thought, oh my gosh, this guy must be special. Robbie, from the moment Amanda started talking to you and about you, it didn't take someone of her intelligence with a near-perfect SAT score to understand that she was changing. And not in the way that one friend who meets a new guy and goes vegan and judges you for drinking at 10 a.m. changes, but actually, she was changing because she was growing. She was becoming more confident in herself. She was genuinely happier. She liked dogs. These things are all things that simply by being you, Robbie, you allowed her to do for herself. I can't imagine a better fit for my person. Amanda and Robbie, may you take a private moment together to look around tonight at all of your friends and loved ones and truly soak in the celebration. This is nothing short of a magical moment, and soon you're going to be 5 months in, wondering where the time went. To end, I just want to share, hi honey, the 3 most important things I've learned as a newlywed, and I will wrap this up. So one is always say, I love you. I know it's cheesy, I know it's corny, but it really goes a long way when you're hungover and you really want that McDonald's Diet Coke, because there is no better hangover cure than a large McDonald's Diet Coke. It doesn't get old, it's not repetitive, and you can't ever say it too much. Second, when you have a choice, always have 1 or 2 drinks too many, and make out in public every once in a while, especially if it's in a crowded pool. Yeah, don't worry about anybody else, just forget the consequences, you know, baby, pull me closer. Go to town. Finally, always celebrate March 14th. That's right, thank you, thank you. You can ask me later what that is. Wishing you all both the love and happiness, and hopefully forgetting the painful parts of the speech. So cheers to the Thorntons, and let's throw down.
I first met Robbie when I was 4 years old. That's survival school. Most people call it swimming lessons. But when you don't know how to swim, well, you kind of like, we'll see. So, and then we made it through, and we instantly hit it off. Or so I remember, I don't know, it was a long time ago. But I roll into kindergarten, and I'm a pretty social, outgoing guy, but I was a little nervous. But then who did I see but my responsibility buddy from survival school in kindergarten? Now fast forward like 20 some years, and he's getting hitched. It's amazing. I was doing a little research, you know, how to do one of these speeches, and a lot of the times it's like, okay, you're going to tell the embarrassing stories or allude to them, and I'm not going to do that. It's not because I'm better than that. It's because I was there. For all of them. Or at least a good chunk. And I'm not going to tell stories on myself. So I have some alternative facts, if you would. Robbie and I have never done anything reckless in our entire life. Nope. No. We definitely never sledded behind his Jeep. That didn't happen. We never found a bag of fireworks at the Yakima River and tried to light them off. And maybe allegedly almost burned down the hillside. Hearsay. That's all hearsay. Nobody can prove anything. Let's see, what else did we do? Or not do, sorry, not do. We've had many adventures. But some real facts are that we've done absolutely everything together that we'd ever said we'd do as friends. It started off really small, like, we're gonna stay up all night. We're gonna do that. We can make it. We're gonna beat that level in that video game. You know, and then it evolved. And then it was, hey, sometime when we go to Hawaii, you know, and we did that twice. It was amazing, wonderful trips. And then we took it really far, and we were like, someday, you know, when we get married, our wives should be like really good friends. That way when we hang out, they can hang out, and they won't be mad at us for hanging out. For those of you that don't know, this beautiful pregnant bridesmaid is my wife. We did it, buddy. We did it. We crushed it. So I just want to say congratulations. I'm very, very honored and humbled to be standing up here and to be standing by you when you guys, you know, made your vows, and I'm going to get choked out. I'm just going to cut it off now. I love you both. Congratulations. All the best.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend? just wanna hit me with a quickie by the pool, and I'm like, yes, ma'am. Way you got me feeling for your body, you might turn me to a yes, man. Oh yeah. 80 and I'm 40, I'm a nervous bitch, I'm flyer than your ex, man.
We ain't gotta go outside. Two-step in the rain. Wake up by my side. Don't care what your friends think. Oh, you just my type. Oh yeah, she know the deal like an old scripting. Yeah, champagne with the roof gone. Bump this jam back in Tucson. Think I got to get a move on. Never had much to lose, but you could do better with me in the middle of the road, the back of the Jeep. So baby, let's not talk about it, but I gotta know.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend? She just wanna hit me with a quickie by the pool, and I'm like, yes, ma'am. Way you got me feeling for your body, you might turn me to a yes, man. Oh yeah. 80 and I'm 40, I'm a nervous bitch, I'm flyer than your ex, man.
Why you act so extra? Let me in your section. Running through my mind, we got a connection. Back home ain't the same, your pop's drinking all the time. You just wanna get away, come hop up in my ride. Two goofies on the run, couple 40s in the backseat. Spirits in my lungs, got my voice a little raspy. Turn me to a yes man. Before we do this, girl, I got a question.
If I take you down, would you really hold me down and be your best friend? She just wanna hit me with a quickie by the pool, and I'm like, yes, ma'am. Way you got me feeling for your body, you might turn me to a yes, man. Oh yeah.
I wanna know if you will stay a while.